Hi, I'm Robin Bensley. Welcome to Chow Time. There is a classic old recipe from Provence called chicken with 40 cloves of garlic. You may have even heard of it. Well, it was a favorite of Julia Child and James Beard. And so I want to do my version of it. It's just a little bit different. Now, since garlic is the star of the show, we're going to prep that first. So we'll need about 3 whole heads of garlic, maybe 3 1/5. I'm not sure yet, but we have to hit 41. So here's the way I do it. I'm going to take 3 large heads, put it in a bag like that, and then take a heavy knife, and you just want to bash it to separate the cloves. So just think of like your old boss. And you can kind of peel off that excess garlic paper, and so you're just left with the cloves. But you don't have to peel them, because I have a certain way I peel them too. You just want to get that paper out of there. Okay, 38, 39, 40, 41. Okay, now we're going over to the stove. I'm going to do 2 things. To make the garlic easier to peel, I'm going to plunge it in boiling water for about 1.5 minutes or 2. And then also, I'm going to fry up a big old skillet full of chicken. You can use any kind of chicken you like. These happen to be chicken thighs, which I really like. I melted 4 tablespoons of butter with 4 tablespoons of oil, and then I'm going to brown the chicken, and I'm going to season it while it's in the pan with a little pepper and a little bit of salt. Now I'm going to take this garlic over, and with a slotted spoon I'm just going to put it onto a clean yet stained and wholly old napkin. Now you just want to kind of go like that and roll it around, because that'll help get the skin off. See that? The skin just slips right off. So you stick those in a bowl. It's time to flip the chicken. That's nice and brown. And a little salt and pepper on side B. Now I'm going to transfer the brown chicken to a pan for a while. Now to this pan that chicken has been cooking, I'm going to put all of the cloves of garlic, 38, 39, 40, 41, okay. And then you just want to stir them around for no more than 30 seconds to a minute. We just want them to hit a surface. And another good thing about this recipe is there will be no vampires lurking about when you're trying to make dinner. Okay, now I'm going to add 3 things. I'm going to add about a 1/2 cup of chicken stock, 1/2 cup of cognac, and about a teaspoon of dried tarragon. The chicken goes back in. And I'm going to cover this with a piece of heavy foil turn it down to simmer, and then we'll let that cook for about 45 minutes. All right, it's done. So I want to do one more little exclamation point to this dish, and I just want to lace it with cream, just a little bit. It's all you need. You know, a lot of people might think 40 cloves of garlic, really? No date night tonight. But you know what happens when you simmer garlic for a long time? It becomes delicate and buttery with a little bit of a nutty flavor. And that is why this dish is so famous. Now, there's a specific way I like to eat it. I like to serve it with a side of broiled grape tomatoes that I put some Parmesan cheese over the top. Then you try a little piece of the chicken first. That cognac makes it. But here's another little trick. You have to have a beautiful loaf of French bread, and you rip off a piece. You take the clove of garlic and you spread it on the bread. And look at that, it just kind of spreads like butter. And it has all the flavors of the chicken. And then you take a bite of this garlic bread. You know, it's that clove number 41 that makes this dish. If only Julia Child knew about that.